the Austrian Grand Prix to 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. And SusAMOGUS has got a good start and he pulls away into turn 1. SusAMOGUS leads into turn 1, followed by Shackles. Side by side between Stefan and Liam Buwalda. Stefan gets himself ahead. Martinez goes around the outside of the McLaren driver. Seems to be all calm so far. Power GT might be under a bit of pressure from Fuzzle behind. Jack Imac on the inside of the Mercedes driver. They're side by side. There's a bit of crunching into turn 3. But doesn't seem to be anything too drastic. Giannuzzi and Sweatback Flame side by side down towards turn 4. Looking like they might be trying to go 3 wide in the background. Power GT and L Plan side by side. That's dribbling. That is Fuzzle. Possibly a bit of contact with Jack Imac. Pedaflat goes through. Stefan's got past Shackles as well into second place. The medium tyres working out well for him. But now Stefan's close within 2/10 of SusAMOGUS. With the DRS now all the way around to turn 3. Here comes the Aston Martin. Pulls to the outside of the Red Bull. Gets the move done before the corner. There's a yellow flag. That's Fuzzle spun around at turn 1. Now SusAMOGUS with the DRS again. But he won't be able to get back past. I think Stefan will have that one covered for the time being. And SusAMOGUS goes wide again. Now Shackles really has the run on him.
Ooh.
And Shackles pulls ahead of the Red Bull driver before even getting close to the corner. Now, will Shackles be able to chase down Stefan? Shackles has the DRS. He's closer than he's ever been. Is he going to pull to the inside? Yes, he does. Into turn 3, Shackles on the inside of Stefan. Gets the move done. There's a bit of contact between the two of them as Stefan tries to keep a wheel in around the outside. Now SusAMOGUS on the inside line gets past the Aston Martin, and now is he going to be able to go for the move on Shackles as well? Pulled to the outside of the Haas driver. They're side by side now with Stefan as well. Is Stefan going to try and stick a wheel past Shackles? He's not quite able to because he's got SusAMOGUS on his inside. They're side by side through turn 6. SusAMOGUS on the inside of Stefan. They're going to be side by side into turn 7 all this time. They're still side by side through turn 8, and it is Stefan that just about gets himself ahead. Now there's Martinez on the inside of Sus. There's a bit of contact between the two of them. Martinez gets the move done on the inside and gets himself up into 3rd place, and all of a sudden SusAMOGUS, from looking like he was going to challenge for the lead, has dropped down to P4. Here comes Martinez on Stefan for 2nd place. Pulls to the inside into turn 4. I don't think Stefan can do much about that. But is he going to go for his switchback? He gets a bit too loose on the rear end. And that is Martinez who pulls himself through into 2nd place. And Stefan's the first of the front runners to get a 3-second time penalty. Through goes SusAMOGUS. Stefan really getting a poor exit off that previous corner. Possibly just took a bit too much curb and got out of shape, which would make sense for the 3-second time penalty as well. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is!
Yeah.
That's earlier than the forecast predicted. That's probably why most of these guys have stayed out, even on 20-lap on mediums, sticking out to see if it's going to rain. Martinez comes into the pit lane, the first of the leaders to do so. So Martinez goes early, and Stefan's nowhere to be seen as well, I just noticed. Stefan's dropped a long way back, but so is SusAMOGUS. What's happened between all of them? Is he coming in? Yes, he is. Shackles is in the pit lane. Into the pits comes Shackles. SusAMOGUS stays out. Liam Buwalda stays out. Stefan stays out. Giannuzzi is coming into the pit lane. Jack Imac's coming into the pit lane. D10 is also coming into the pit lane. So he's going to be double stacking with his teammate, but he should be far enough back that it won't matter too much. Martinez on the intermediate tyres. Will he come out ahead of Shackles? Shackles coming in towards turn 1 now. He's on the inside there. You can see the Alfa Romeo on the right-hand side. And Shackles does stay ahead of Martinez in the Alfa Romeo. So, yeah, they do. SusAMOGUS coming into the pit lane. So does Liam Buwalda and does Stefan. All 3 of them. All 3 of the leaders coming in. Shackles is only 10 seconds behind them. Shackles is going to come out a long way in the race lead. Untos is surely got to come in as well. Yes, he does. There's a yellow flag. That is Zakis Beast off at turn 1 again. I think that's the 3rd time this race.
Yeah.
Liam Warder and SusAMOGUS coming out side by side. Liam in the McLaren has jumped the Red Bull, who started on pole, now down to a 4th. Martinez is back in as well.
Oh, who's round there?
That's
Hart.
Hart, yeah.
Yeah.
Hart's going right. Martinez is back in. I think they're deciding it's not worth being on the Inters, because he's also gone on to
I don't know.
slicks.
It's starting to set though.
It's
I don't
not
think it is.
raining heavily. I think that's the main reason. Yeah, they're all coming in. They've decided it's not worth being on the Inters.
Yeah.
Because Martinez is gaining. And he's gaining quite quickly as well on Shakos. Like, it's not worth being on the Inters at this stage. And I think Apparent made the correct strategy call in staying out. And now SusAMOGUS and Liam Warder are side by side. Sus drifting a bit on the brakes. But he does remain ahead of Liam.
Oh,
Liam Warder staying in. There's a safety car deployed. Someone's gone off. There's no one. No one's gone out. But someone's gone off the track. That's Stefan, I think, that's had a moment. Martinez is going very slowly. Yeah, Stefan's lost his front wing.
Yeah.
Stefan's had a moment into the barriers. The safety car's deployed. Is anyone... Shakos is coming in. Does it...
I
Does
don't
he...
know.
What tires is Shakos going on to? Jack Imac's coming in. Martinez is also coming in.
It's gone on for another pair of Inters.
With that this long to go, I don't think it's worth it. Liam Ward has got a penalty for collision with SusAMOGUS.
Oh, Liam's lost his front wing. Well, part of it.
He's lost his end plate and got a penalty. Shakos rejoined in 3rd. Martinez goes on to wets. He's gone from the slicks to the full wets. And coming into the pit lane, that's Liam Warder. With the front wing damage and with the 5-second time penalty. Liam's come into the pit lane. That might drop him all the way down to 8th, possibly. Jack is an unlikely shout. There's a bit of contact between Jack and Shakos, I think that was. And Jack got a 5-second time penalty for it. And Martinez has jumped D10 before the line. But now Shakos doesn't have it enough to get past SusAMOGUS into turn 1. But on the exit, Shakos almost goes round. And that invites Jack Imac to go through. And now Jack Imac going to go for the lead on SusAMOGUS. They're side by side into turn 3. Jack and Sus side by side. On the brakes into turn 3. Jack Imac has that 8-second time penalty, of course. So unless he can get it removed at the end, this advantage won't stand. Shakos has dropped back to SusAMOGUS. Will he be able to close back in? Liam Ward has got caught up in an instant, dropped down to 18th. Shakos needs to get past as soon as he can. Stefan and Martinez have made a bit of contact. Now the D10 on the back of him as well. D10, can he get past Stefan? And not quite. He's not close enough. Although can he squeeze it away up the inside into turn 6? It's so close. SusAMOGUS getting really out of shape. That's cost him 2 positions. Shakos now take the provisional race lead. Jack Imac is still leading on track, but Shakos has holds the net race lead now. Untos, he gets past 1, he gets past 2. Is he going to make it 3? He locks his rear wheels into turn 1. He drifts through the corner. Now he goes into the wall. There's contact with his teammate.
Oh, no.
And now Pauji gaining all these positions. Giannuzzi up to P8. So it's going to be Jack Imac around the final 2 corners after a chaotic 3-lap sprint to decide this one. Across the line first comes Jack Imac, but it's going to be Shakos behind him that wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Martinez comes home 2nd, and it's going to be D10 3rd. Pyro somehow got 4th after all that. Stefan gets 5th. So it's Shakos coming out victorious from Martinez and D10. Then Pyro up from 17th, coming on P4. Stefan comes home 5th. Jack Imac 6th. Then followed by Fuzzle, Aparo, Giannuzzi, Power GT, Liam Ward, L-Plan, SusAMOGUS, Hard, Sweatback Flame, Untos, and Petflat and Crows to the last on the leading lap. Then Zakis beats a lap down. No retirements.